So, hello back again, guys. Hope you guys doing well. In this video, we are here to talk about the process of studying abroad. From the initiation of the process, then at the end, getting your seat fixed at the university. So, we'll talk about that in this video. By the way, in my last video, I had a series of photos in the end of the video. The same will happen in this video too. I just got from college and I clicked a lot of photos in the way for you guys. Again, I'll arrange that in a beautiful song in the end of the video so you guys can enjoy it if you want. Apart from that, I'm also making a small announcement in the end of the video, so it would be great if you guys just go, not right now, after watching the whole video, and check for that too. Okay, so let's start for the process of studying abroad. If you guys get that title of the video, it's like process of for study abroad, MIM and MBA. So hope you guys would be like, everyone knows what MBA is, but might be thinking of what is MIM. So MIM stands for Masters in Management. And what's more about that, we'll discuss that in detail later in the next video. So as for now, let's discuss about what is the process from the start. So first of all, I must tell you that a lot of things depend upon like which course you are going for. If you're going for a master's in medicals or law, so could be like few of the things might be different. But here I'll be mainly discussing masters in business or management because like I'm doing the same. I have helped many other people. I know the process and very specific to management and business. That's why I could tell more very surely about that thing. For other things, I might research. If you guys want to know that too, just mention in the comment. I'll figure it out. I'll try and research. I'll talk to a few of my friends because a lot of people around me are there, so I can talk to them too. So the first thing comes up: how to apply. I mean, how to apply can be simply referred as like how. So first thing comes in mind that you can simply go to the university website and search for your program and press apply button. So yeah, this is the like first way and the most common way which is used for applying to any program is like all the universities. I mean, not all, but 99% of the universities have this facility on their website that you can go to their website and search for your program like which you're interested in the course and press the apply button and fill all the details and apply. Other thing is like in few of the government universities and to be specific in Germany and could be in few other countries too. Few universities don't have this whole system on their website, so they generally go through a common portal through which you can apply to all the universities in the country. So in Germany, they have something. I don't really remember the name of the website right now, but there's a website or like a portal on which you create your account, upload all your documents, and then from that only you can apply to all government websites in Germany. Okay, and your data from that portal will be sent to all those universities, and decision will come directly to you. So this is what the thing, but mainly it's like from the websites only, so it's not that tough. You can simply log on to any website, search for your program and apply. Now next thing comes up, when to apply. It's kind of important thing because in India, if I'm speaking to the Indians, so in India we have this thing that when we complete our undergrad, generally, then we apply for our like next degree, or if you talk about business MBA, then we have a CAT exam. So CAT exams feels like the same thing. You need to give exam at least a year back, not really a year back, but like 9 or 10 months 10 months back, and then the process goes on. So kind of same thing happens in a European masters or like masters abroad too. You need to apply at least a year before. So like if you want to get into the session of 2023, then you need to apply for the program might be in September or August or November of 2022. So I did the same. Like for this program I'm studying right now in 2022, I applied in September 2021. So this is like how the process goes for most of the universities. They have rounds. If you talk about they have a system which is called round system. So like you apply in September. And like they have kind of 60 seats, and only 20 got selected from all the applicants. The rest 40 will be like stayed for the second round. So like Few universities do have rounds, or few universities don't really have it, like they just have a rolling basis. So you just need to apply and apply, and when seats are filled, then they'll tell that seats are filled, that's it. But like a few top colleges like ESCP Europe have round system when you apply there, and then if seats are left over, then you'll get another round in December, then another round in February, another round in May. So this kind of thing which you need to check, for it differs from different university to university. So this is how it happens. Now the third very important thing comes up, that's exam. I mean, in India, we do the CAT exam for any type of business masters, or like kind of have few other exams like ZAT or NMAT for different colleges, but mostly CAT. What happens for European universities, or like if you take example of most of the abroad universities, it's GMAT or GRE. So like GMAT and GRE are two of the exams which are like very recommended, widely accepted across the globe for any sort of masters. GMAT is kind of very much specific to business. I mean, if for not so business courses, it's accepted too, but it's mainly designed for business masters. GRE is for like a lot of master programs want GRE thing, okay? But like you can also use this for business and management courses. Now things comes up, like questions comes in mind, that which one is more preferable or which one we should go for. So I would simply say that it doesn't really matter. I mean, if your university accepts both, then any of these will work. Okay, not an issue. But I would suggest that if you're going for an MBA, then I would prefer a GMAT, because most of the universities in states would like only ask for GMAT for MBA, don't accept GRE. Or it could be anything for few other universities, but GMAT is like more widely acceptable for MBA thing, and GRE is for rest of the masters. But GRE also works for most of the business schools for MBA too. So it depends upon your research, like what your university asked, what your program you're getting into. That's how. What are the things in these exams? I mean, what are the different sections, or what they really ask, and how much you need to score? I mean, GMAT is a 800 marks exam, and GRE is a 340 marks exam. But like it's kind of very, I mean, when I gave it, like I gave the GRE, and like I have gave from some mocks for GMAT too, so I have an idea for both of the thing. I have done courses for preparing these exams, so I know a lot of for these things, so I could help you later on. But as for now, this is the thing. I mean, I'll make a detailed video about this thing too later. Apart from this exam, another exam really comes up in my mind is IELTS or TOEFL. What does it, like, why it's required? So like IELTS or TOEFL is a proficiency, English proficiency exam, which simply states that you are proficient enough to study your program in English in that country. So what does it mean? So the case is like when you're going to study in some other country in English, like most, I believe most of you are going for, if you're going to study masters in some other country, then you'll be preferring English language only. And if I be specific to India, then yeah, definitely you're going for English language. So as like we are not an English speaking country, I mean, not on paper at least. I mean, we have English as an official language, but still we are like very much native speakers like Hindi and a lot of more languages in India. So we need to show that we are good enough in English language to study the whole course, a whole degree in that language. And for that thing, we need to give an exam of IELTS or TOEFL, or like few other exams too, like Duolingo or something else. But IELTS and TOEFL are like widely accepted, very much accepted and recommended too. So like these are the exams which I would also suggest. So these are not too tough. I mean, they just need a bit of preparation. If you have done your undergrad and all your 12th grades education in English medium, then it won't be an issue for you. By the way, one more thing, like few of the universities don't really want that. I mean, if you just need to show them that you've done your undergrad in English language, and they'll accept it. I mean, they don't want IELTS or TOEFL, but still it depends upon university to university. So like mainly these are the exams which are required for this thing. Now things comes up, what are the documents needed? I mean, it's kind of very important topic, because rest of the things you can be managed, but documents needed are really important thing. Now it will be come in your mind like what documents they might ask for some ID or results or something. So no, I mean, yeah, it includes that too, but still, it's kind of different. So, like from foreign universities, I mean, firstly, obviously, your transcripts for your undergrad, your any sort of ID, and obviously, you need to pay some application fee. For few universities, like top institutes in Germany, like Frankfurt School of Finance and Management, don't really ask for any money for applying for Masters in Management program. But like my university, which is also very good for Masters in Management ranking, for from Financial Times, I believe, UCD is ranked third in the world. So it's kind of good university too, and they ask for application money. I mean, it's not too much. I believe 100 or 50 euros, but still, it's kind of expensive if you convert to INR. So yeah. So apart from that, the first thing comes, which is really important, is your resume. Resume is important. I don't know, like if you guys are undergrad students or 12th, so if you have made your resume or not, but resume is kind of very very important document, because obviously resume want to tell them about like what you have done before, what you want to do next, and what are your experience really show that proves that you are really willing to do. So that's why resume is really important. It's a very very important document. Apart from that, the things comes up is statement of purpose, or like people usually call it SOP. So statement of purpose simply is a two-page or one-page document, depends upon university to university. So it's like a document in which you write or tell your story like what you have done before in detail, what you want to do in future, how the university like which you're applying for can help you in getting that future which you're expecting. And if in a few SOPs, it's really recommended to talk about the country too. Like if you're going for Ireland, then you must tell that how, apart from UCD, how Ireland can help you in growing in this country, or like in your career. Sorry. So these are the things which you need to mention. It's kind of more of a detailed document. I mean, not to be like more than 2 pages, but still it would be like a detailed document which in which you'll tell your story to prove your really high interest why you're willing for that program. Okay, I can help you in writing all these documents, but I'll make the videos in detail, which will be coming in next few days. So don't worry. Apart from that, letter of recommendation. Now this thing is really important. I mean, who, as the words name, I mean, the name suggests letter of recommendation. It simply refers like a letter which recommends you for the admission in this program. But how to make it? Like there are mainly two type of letter of recommendations, or people call it LORs: academic and professional. So academic refers to like LOR which you get from your professor, or like teacher if you're going for undergrad, then from your teacher from 12th grade, or like if you're going for masters, then your professor or like lecturer in your undergrad. Okay, so you need a LOR from him or her. And a lot of people mistaken it with a simple note which simply refers that, like for example, if someone is writing an LOR for me, so he could simply say that Vaibhav is a very nice student. He has done really good job in his whole undergrad, and I would highly recommend him for this and this program at this and this university. This is not enough. This is really not enough, because especially universities in Europe, they really value a lot, and trust me, a lot to these LORs. These LORs need to be more detailed, more specified. A lot of things needed to be included in these, and not everyone knows about that. So like if you're willing, if you want to write it, so I can help you in that too. I mean, I'll make a video about this in coming future. So like if you want that details too, so I would highly recommend to subscribe this channel. And if you know someone who is really willing for all these things, then recommend or share this video too. Fine. So next thing comes up, essays. I mean, kind of vague word, especially in India. Essays, like when we were kids, we used to write essay like essay on cow or any animal or any habit, or like best friend. But no, these are not that kind of essays. Here, essays refers to again a document which states about your experiences. But this is kind of different, because in these essays, universities give you a situation. So like they might ask you a question that tell us about your experience which is synced with your international exposure. Like which simply means that you need to tell about your experience, like your internships or whatever you've done in your undergrad, which kind of have a influence or like somehow connected to a sort of international exposure for you, and that's how like you can contribute in this program, or like how this program can help you for that thing. So it simply refers that whatever they ask a question, you need to give a proof for that, tell a story about that from your experiences. So essay simply means that. Now like all the documents done, now what comes up? Okay, so like when you apply with these documents, then universities just, I mean, go through all these things. Some universities have a grade system, sorry, weightage system. So like they give a weightage to resume at 10%, for SOPs 20%, for LORs 30%, and some up and down and a lot. Some are like they don't really tell you about grade weightage system, they just mark it on their own. So after this process, things comes up that in few of the universities, it could be like simply as you're selected. That's it. Could be. Like in my university at University College Dublin, they didn't want me, like they didn't want any process through. They just simply sent me an offer letter. But like in few universities, like in especially in Germany and France, or like good business schools like edX Business School, they used to have interviews. I mean, it simply depends upon your profile. If they are like very much satisfied in the start with your resume, LORs, and other documents, they didn't. That's very high possibility that they won't ask for it. But if they still feel like you have something, they just can't even. I mean, they just can't get it from the document. Then they might call you for an interview. Okay. Now again, things comes up. What interview? So like there are mainly two type of interviews. First is like video interview. What is video interview? So in a video interview, there's a set of I mean, a preset of questions. I mean, the questions which are pre-decided by the admissions committee. So like a robot speaks that question in front of you. You have given some time. You just need to speak, answer for those questions, and it will get recorded and sent back to the admission committee of the university. Then they might work out. I mean, hear that, see that, make a decision, and then tell you. Or other way around, the conventional interviews, like you'll be invited on a Zoom call or something, and admission committee will be in front of you. Then they might ask you some questions, you answer that, and that's how. So this is how it happens. I mean, I can also tell you about the procedure of interviews in later coming videos, how you can really do some good work in those interviews. I can really help you in that too. You just need to subscribe this channel, and also get the announcement I'll do in the end of the video. That would be really helpful if someone is willing for this thing. Now, after this thing, the whole process is done. Now you'll get a letter or a decision from them. I mean, it could be like if the decision is like your file is rejected, then they'll tell you. I mean, these things kind of take near to 2 months or 3 months, depends upon the university to university. But it won't take more than 3 or 4 months. So yeah, take a chill. So decision could be like you're not selected. They might tell you, few universities tell that why you're not selected. If you don't, they just have a consoling message. And if you get selected, then there are again two things: either conditional offer or a unconditional offer. So unconditional offer, as the name suggests, that you are completely selected. You just need to pay the seat lock fees or like the registration fees and whatever, and that's it. You are in the university. But conditional offer refers, as the name again suggests, that there's some condition you need to fulfill for getting in the college. So like it comes in two types. First, like few of the universities don't really require your IELTS or TOEFL at the time of applying, but they want you to provide the scores later on if you get selected or not. So they might give you an conditional offer letter which simply states that you need to you need to provide your IELTS score letter with at least 6 band or 6.5 band or something, whatever the score preferred by the university. And or like what happened to me in my university, like when I applied, I only provided with them the four of my semester transcripts, and rest two were still left, obviously because I was in my final year. So I didn't give any exams while the time of applying. So it might happen with all of most of you too, because it could be like you'll be fresher, so you won't have all the transcripts. But like few universities have a requirement then that they only give admission to people who have more than 70% marks in their undergrad. This could happen. Few universities have that, or 60% marks at least. But how they'll judge that? Because you have only provided four semester transcripts. So they might give a condition in their conditional offer letter that when you'll submit all of your transcripts and which will show that you have scored more than 70% or 60%, then they'll offer you the unconditional offer letter. So this is the process. This is the complete process. This is how it happens. Okay. Hope you guys really got this. I mean, two more things about this thing. This is the process for process of studying abroad, especially for business students. Okay, so if you anyone who wants a detailed discussion about that, then I might provide the details in the description. Like you can mail me or something. You can comment on the video if you want to get in depth of any of these things to be very specific to your profile. Then I have an announcement video attached to this video in the end. Apart from that, you can also see the videos of photos I just clicked today for they are really good photos. Kind, not all, but yeah. I mean, again, I one more thing, like I told you in previous video that I might shoot with my phone to get you a better quality, but two things come in the way. Firstly, like I really not comfortable shooting with a phone, like holding in my hands. I need a gimbal for that. I might get it soon. I don't know when, but I might. And other thing is I feel like it's kind of better. I mean, not every time a better video quality is important. This could be like our trademark that Vaibhav only shoots in 240p from his Mac, but still gives an informative video. That could be thing. So hope you guys really enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. Hope I made some help in your plans, or hope I contributed in some way. I would like to contribute like this throughout the process if you are willing for studying abroad thing. So you can subscribe my channel, like the video, or share that too with some of your friends who really need that. Apart from that, do check the uh, announcement video in the end of this video. Okay, so see you guys in the next video, and have a nice day. Bye bye. Hello guys, so here is the announcement I was supposed to. So I'm announcing that I'll be starting a one-to-one conversation thing with all the students or all the aspirants who are willing for study abroad. I mean, I have done this process on my own. I have got selected into some really good universities, and I have really helped few of my friends. They also got into some good universities across the globe. I have experience of student consulting because I had a startup for education and student consulting before. So with all these experience, I believe that I could help all those people who are looking for or seeking guidance for their study and abroad thing. So for this thing, I'll be attaching a Google form in the description of this video, or like in description of all my further videos. You can simply go there, fill out all your details, just a basic question, and pay out an amount of 10 euros. I don't think 10 euros is too much, at least not here. I mean, it's just like a service charge, which is like, I'll be giving you at least 45 minutes to 1 hour. I'll be discussing all your detailed profile. I'll be giving my reviews to all your accomplishments you have done and what are needed for getting into your dream school or dream program. I would also suggest you some tricks
or like some things which are like not so common, not so easily available on the web. So I can tell you those things for strengthening your profile according to or customized with your interest. So for that thing, you need to do that form without the payment, and then we can schedule a call. As soon as you make the payment, write down in the comment section. I'll provide the bank details. Write down in the comment section that you have made the payment. And after that, I'll send you the details over your email address, and you can schedule a call. We'll have a call conversation like video call as a prefer, or if you don't want a video call, then you can do it on call too. And I'll discuss all your profile in very detailed manner and give reviews, and also tell what all things can be improved and how it can be improved very closely. And you can also discuss about your resume. I can give you a one-to-one review about your resume, or I could also tell you about how to write a good cover letter, or you can say statement of purpose, or essays on different topics, or how to make good letter recommendations, very personalized to your profile. So for that thing, please check the form in the description, fill out if you're interested, or share with your friends if they are interested.